Before you apply for the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship, you should be aware of the following important details. These details are crucial because many applicants often fall victim to them, and it eventually affects their overall chances of a successful scholarship application. Please pay close attention until the end of this video to ensure you do not become a victim of these errors and mistakes. If you are not subscribed to this channel, consider subscribing so that you do not miss vital information on the latest scholarship updates. Thank you. Now, let me quickly talk about the benefits of the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship. The Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship was established by the Hungarian government for international students to pursue higher education in Hungary. The scholarship offers a range of benefits to its recipients, including tuition-free education, a monthly stipend, accommodation contribution, medical insurance, a wide range of course options, international experience, and career opportunities. Now, let us dive into the crucial aspects of the application. 1. Sending partners. Sending partners are very crucial because they must nominate the applicants to be considered. If you are not nominated by the sending partners, your online application to the Tempus Foundation is a waste and will not be taken into consideration. So it is very important to be aware of this before finalizing your application. But what is the sending partner and how do you get nominated? Sending partners are countries, organizations, or institutions that have signed bilateral educational cooperation agreements with Hungary. These agreements determine which fields of study and scholarship types are available to applicants from each country. Applicants are eligible to apply for scholarship types and study fields determined in the educational cooperation programs in effect between Hungary and the specific sending partner. This means all applicants interested in this scholarship must check information about their sending partners to know the courses and programs they may be eligible to apply for. These programs differ by countries, and it is very crucial, because if you apply for a course that is not available with your sending partner, your application will most likely be rejected. To check the sending partner requirements, go to www.stipendiumhungaricum.hu/partners. If you select your country, you will see the list of all eligible programs you can apply for. Applicants from some countries are eligible for all programs available, while others are available for specific programs. In addition to submitting your application through the online application system of the Tempus Public Foundation, you must also submit an application to the responsible authority of the sending partner in your country. Each sending partner might have different deadlines and requirements for submitting the application material. Applicants are strongly advised to contact the responsible authority at their sending partner as soon as possible and inquire about the exact procedures. The contact details can be found in the partners page. The responsible authority of the sending partner will then review and pre-select the applications. A nomination list, including a reserve list, will be forwarded to Tempus Public Foundation by the sending partner until the end of February 2024. The Tempus Foundation online applications will be considered only if the applicant is nominated. No other applications will be considered. Exceptions are made for applicants who previously achieved first, second, or third place at the National Scientific Student Conference and who receive automatic nomination with the unique consent of the minister responsible for foreign policy. So, it is very important to take the sending partners seriously and contact the responsible authorities to make sure everything goes fine. 2. Eligibility requirements. Many applicants waste time and energy applying to programs they are not eligible for. This can be frustrating and disappointing, especially if they learn they are not eligible after putting a lot of effort into their application. To avoid this, all prospective applicants should carefully review the eligibility criteria for each program they are interested in before applying. This will help them ensure that they are only applying to programs they have a chance of getting into and save them the stress of being rejected. Applications will not be considered in the following cases. 1. If you are a Hungarian citizen, including those with dual citizenships, stateless person, refugee, protected individual, asylum seeker, admitted individual, migrant, settled person, or someone who does not fall within the scope of Section 39(1)(a) of the Higher Education Act. This means that the scholarship is only open to citizens of non-Hungarian countries. For more information on the eligible countries, check the 2024 call for application. 2. If your citizenship is different from the sending country or territory. For example, only Brazilian citizens can apply through the Brazilian sending partner, and a Brazilian student cannot apply for the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship through the Chinese sending partner. In short, you must apply through your country's sending partner. 3. If you were born after August 31, 2006, a student who was born on after August 31, 2006 cannot apply for the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship, except if they are applying for a dance study program. So, you must be at least 17 years old by August 31, 2023 to be eligible. 4. If you are applying for a doctoral program within the Stipendium Hungaricum program in the same application round, this means that if you are applying for bachelor's or master's degree scholarship, you cannot apply for a PhD scholarship at the same time. In short, you cannot apply for two programs concurrently with the same application round. 5. If you are a registered self-financed or fee-paying student of a Hungarian higher education institution at the time of the application deadline and who are now applying for a study level below your self-financed studies, this means that if you are already self-financing your studying in Hungary, you cannot apply for a Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship for a lower level of study. You can only apply for the same level you are studying in or higher level if you will meet the requirements. A student who is currently enrolled in a master's program at a Hungarian university as a self-financed student cannot apply for the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship to pursue a bachelor's degree. 6. If you are a former Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holder who was awarded scholarships for full degree studies and who are now reapplying for full degree or partial studies in the same cycle or lower level of education such as non-degree studies, bachelor, master, one-tier master level, or who are now reapplying for the program for any cycles of education while they still have a scholarship status at the time of application and will not receive their degree until August 31, 2024. Or who have postponed the start date of their scholarship studies and did not withdraw their scholarship before the current application deadline. This means that if you have already received a Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship for a full degree, you cannot apply for another scholarship for the same level of study unless you are applying for a higher level of study. For example, from bachelor's to master's. 7. If you are a former Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holder who was awarded scholarships for partial exchange studies and are now reapplying for partial exchange studies in the same cycle or lower level of education like non-degree studies, bachelor, master or one-tier master level, you are not eligible. This means that if you have already received a Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship for a partial exchange program, you cannot apply for another scholarship for the same level of study unless you are applying for a higher level of study. 8. If you are a former Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holder who was awarded scholarships in the 2021-22, 2022-23 or 2023-24 application round, but after accepting your scholarship, did not travel to Hungary and did not start your studies, nor did you notify Tempus Public Foundation of this fact until August 31st. This clause also applies to those former Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holders who have postponed their scholarship awarded in the 2022-23 application round but did not travel to Hungary and did not start their studies next year, nor did they notify Tempus Public Foundation of this fact until the 31st of August. Please note that it is only possible to reapply for full degree scholarship studies in the same education cycle if the former Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship holder was previously awarded partial exchange studies. Even in this case, the length of the full degree scholarship shall be reduced by the length of the previous partial exchange studies. Important note for self-financed students already studying in Hungary. Those applicants who are registered self-financed or fee-paying students of a Hungarian higher education institution at the time of the application deadline and who are now applying for the same study level are only eligible to apply for the Stipendium Hungaricum program if they are recommended by their Hungarian host universities where they are studying at the time of application, and if their cumulative, corrected sum average is higher than the student's average performance in the particular study program. For example, self-financed master students enrolled in Hungary can apply to continue their studies with the scholarship on the same master level only if they are recommended by their university, and their cumulative, corrected sum average is above average. Order of selected study programs. In addition to the first choice of study program, there is an opportunity to apply for an additional, second study program. Therefore, each applicant can apply for up to 2 different study programs in order of preference. These 2 study programs can be both at the same host institution and different host institutions. It is the applicant's decision. The order of preference is essential. During the application process, the first selection and examination procedure will be conducted for the study programs selected as the applicant's primary choices. These primary choices will be considered first, and then only the remaining free places will be filled with those applicants who are not approved for their primary choice of programs. In this way, the chances of receiving the scholarship are relatively higher for the study programs selected as primary choices because there are more free places at that time. Please note that the applicant cannot change the selected programs, including the study language, and the study mode, and the order of preference after the application deadline. We strongly advise all applicants to carefully check the minimum entry requirements of the study programs and take time to decide on the order of the two program preferences. We also highly encourage the applicants to increase their chances of receiving the scholarship by applying for not only one, but two study programs in total. To check the minimum entry requirements, please visit apply.stipendiumhungaricum.hu and select your choice program at your choice institution. Language of study programs. Applicants are eligible to apply only if they meet the minimum language criteria set by the chosen host institution. Please visit the online application system, apply.stipendiumhungaricum.hu, to see the exact language criteria for each study program. If you are applying for study programs taught in English and other foreign languages, the level of English proficiency will be determined by the host institution, and there is no language preparatory year. However, if your study program is in Hungarian, and you do not meet the Hungarian proficiency requirement set by the host institution, you will need to attend an obligatory one-year Hungarian language preparatory course before starting your degree. Conclusion. Please provide accurate and complete information on your scholarship application. Applications with false information will be disqualified, and make sure to review your application carefully before submitting it. We are preparing new videos on the 2024 scholarship application process, required documents, and other important information. Subscribe to our channel to stay informed. Thank you.